Hello everyone and welcome back to the GTA 5 Information Show, and today I'm going to be discussing 10 things that we know so far about GTA 5. If you like what I'm doing here, be sure to leave a like rating on the video and comment down what video you'd like me to do next for Grand Theft Auto 5. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Info GTA 5 as I produce probably some of the best GTA 5 information on the web so far. Okay, so starting off with number 10, we have some things that we know so far. The three protagonists. So GTA 5 will be featuring three protagonists. Each one of the characters will have their own personality, their own home location, and personal hobbies exclusive to them. During missions, you can select whichever character you want to play as through a selection wheel. Once you've chosen your character, depending on how far they are from you, the map will literally zoom out into a Google Earth type of overview. It'll then pan over to the character's location and zoom right back in. It's a reminiscent of Skyrim and probably one of Rockstar's most innovative features. I can't say that word. This might also mean that the map will be 3D, but I'm just speculating that. The three main characters are Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, and their traits are, for Michael, Michael's what you call the successful bank robber. He's escaped his criminal life, and now he is determined to enjoy its bounty. Michael is the image of a GTA protagonist whose story just ended. Imagine Nico's story after GTA 4. However, despite escaping his criminal past, he's unhappy. He's got a wife who's spending all of his money, and his son is always getting into trouble, and his daughter hates him, and he's absolutely miserable. Trevor is sort of a washed-up ex-military aircraft pilot. On top of that, he's a crazy dude due to his drug habits. In-game, he's got the perks of being an absolute psychotic person and the ability to fly aircraft. Judging by the second trailer, he also seems to own a weapon/drug smuggling company known as Trevor Phillip Enterprises, which is obviously his name. Trevor is an old friend of Michael's, and for whatever reason, they are rarely in contact, until the events of the game, that is. Then there's Franklin, who is known as the up-and-coming hustler who works for an American car dealership that loans cars to people who can't necessarily afford them. When the time comes and it's up to Franklin to take the car back from them, no refunds. Franklin, according to Game Informer, constantly bickers with Trevor, and Franklin is also called the son I never had by Michael in the second trailer. So the second thing I'm going to talk about is an ever-changing world. So this is probably one of the first games I've played in this generation of consoles to have this feature. According to Game Informer's impressions on the demo, depending on the time of day, a certain pedestrian will be doing a specific thing at a certain time. If you leave your house in the morning and witness a pedestrian get into their car to go to work, you'll spot them later on the day working. Once the workday is done, they'll put everything down and either leave to go home or do a leisure activity. So, in the beginning of Rockstar's first trailer, the condos seem to be half finished. However, around the end of the trailer, the same condominium is nearly finished. This might mean that certain objects will be built over time in the game. This isn't for certain, but if it is, it would make this one of the most technology-ambitious games of this generation. There will also be dynamic and random events happening wherever you may be. You might be walking out of a Clucking Bell after a nice meal and witness a high-speed police chase zoom right past you. Do you pursue the criminal or stop police from catching him? It's little events like these that will make GTA 5 memorable. In GTA 4, Rockstar masterfully gave the illusion of having a living, breathing city. In GTA 5, it really is a living, breathing city. The next one is bank heists. So if you've been following this game as close as I have, then you'll probably know that the bank heists are going to be the main priority of the game. This doesn't necessarily mean that in every mission the game will be about bank heists. There's a ton of potential here for new creative missions. From what I've heard, the impressions of the demo, there may be some missions where you need to do prep work. I'm not going to delve into this too much, but this will completely change the formula for GTA missions. As in previous games, you had to go somewhere, kill a bunch of people, and bring something to someone. This might mean that there'll be finally some stealth missions in GTA comparable to the house robbery missions in San Andreas. Next one's going to be activities. In response to the lack of minigames in GTA 4, Rockstar in GTA 5 will have new activities for the player to experience. Some of the minigames implemented by Rockstar are yoga, golf, tennis, robbery, repossessing cars, triathlon, space jumping, weightlifting, and jet skiing, and the perfect vacation for the price of $60. The next one will be vehicles, so not just a few vehicles, but the most vehicles in any GTA game ever has to date. Remember the jetpack from San Andreas? How about the Hydra? It will be interesting to see what new vehicles Rockstar introduces. We've already seen a taste of what's to come from both trailers, but there are bound to be a lot more. In San Andreas, I personally enjoyed driving a golf caddy on the sidewalks yelling "Get off the road." There will be submarines and a fully explorable ocean. It's not clear if the submarine will only be used for a single mission, but the addition of scuba diving hints that you'll be able to access it whenever you wish. Let's hope there are more weird vehicles in this time around, like the hovercraft in San Andreas. Next one's going to be the huge map. So when I first heard the news that we'd actually be getting only one city this time around, I was disappointed because I was expecting quite a bit more. However, after hearing the scale of Los Santos will be bigger than Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto 4 combined, I scrambled to the floor, curled up into a little ball, and started crying. I seriously cannot imagine the size of this map. Although this may be a large map, Rockstar needs to ensure that there isn't any dead space in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and the most prominent problem was how dead the desert seemed. There were no cars, animals, or people in the desert. It was just you and miles of Las Venturas dust. However, there are going to be animals populating the desert this time round in GTA 5. From what I've heard, it will be quite similar to the likes of Red Dead Redemption. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is the economy. So according to Dan Houser in Game Informer's magazine, he states that there will be a vibrant and fun economy, and property can't be purchased this time around, but Houser did state that there will be other stuff to spend your money on. So now I'm going to speculate it. If GTA 5 is going to have a more detailed economy, does this mean we can finally trade stocks? One of the biggest problems with GTA 4 was there was nothing much to do after you finish your game. This is mainly because there wasn't anything to spend your money on. With the addition of stock markets, poker, and customizable vehicles in GTA 5, this problem should be elevated a little. Third one will be new weapons, so this is pretty self-explanatory. In GTA 5's first trailer, you see Michael with a suppressor attached to his assault rifle while breaking into a jewelry store. Will we finally be able to attach rubber gun grips, laser sights, and suppressors, similar to COD-style customization? Houser stated that there will be more weapons in GTA 5 than any other GTA game to date, much like the vehicles. So I hope we finally get to use tasers. The next one will be GTA 4 Universe. So the events that occurred in Liberty City and GTA 4 will have some impact in GTA 5. Dan Houser stated that it was difficult to take the events from the previous game over to GTA 5 because at the end of the GTA 4 you had to make a choice. Therefore, most of the cast in GTA 4 won't be in GTA 5 as most of them were killed off. At the end of Liberty City Stories, we witnessed Patrick McCreary take off on a westbound jet. Some say he was going to Los Santos, some said Vice City, it was unclear. Houser confirmed that Packy won't be in GTA 5, but there will be references to McCreary somewhere down the line. I'd personally love to see references to Nico, and I hope that we'll see more light-hearted characters with the likes of Roman, Yusuf, and Badman. So the last one I'm going to talk about is clubs that will be in GTA 5. So clubs are bound to come back. The first trailer revealed a drunken pedestrian being shoved onto the concrete by a bouncer. Fan research suggests that this specific club's name will be Tequila La. If you haven't played GTA Balagatoni, I suggest you do. It will give you an idea of what nightlife will be like in GTA 5. Of course, there will be some differences this time around, as you don't necessarily own the nightclubs. GTA 5 looks to be a promising game that you can spend hundreds of special hours on. It offers many ambitious features that haven't been offered in any prior game to GTA, and GTA 5 is bound to satisfy your criminal fantasies. So that's basically it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourite thing about GTA 5 so far is that's been revealed. When do you think Rockstar will actually release some more info, like info screens or maybe a new trailer? They've given us a release date, so they need something to occupy us until then. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's been a good video to make. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.